in a tote bag ready to be plucked. Like Guys and Dolls, Fiorello, Bye Bye Birdie, Elvis Presley, The Nutcracker Suite. Nothing but the best.
And because of these albums, they shouldn't get a divorce, or better still, do a show at the community center you speak so highly about. You enjoy the kids, right? You certainly have the tutus and shoes, that's for sure.
That's an idea. I could do a Broadway review.
Well, what was your brainstorm, pray tell?
I hear them, they're here. Hey guys! You got here early for a change.
So, are you guys divorced yet?
No.
We're negotiating for a mediator.
Oh my God, what happened?
Calm down, we're only kidding. I want to make sure your mother understands my point of view.
Oh, yes, I do. Just because I made plans without consulting you guys, you're treating me like a non-person, a second-class citizen.
And you still think you're right?
Yeah.
What about the plans I wanted to make? What about the promise you made to your daughter? What about the plans we made with our friends? Oh, do you recall? We promised to work with Casey and Jonathan for a surprise party for Carol and Art for their 40th wedding anniversary? Or, being most selfish, just plain forgot about it? When it worked, it really didn't make a difference because we had to be at work. But now, we could be dead tomorrow. And quite frankly, I would like to be included in what's going on and be a part of my partner's life.
Is
Is your will in order?
Don't worry. All our papers, deeds, and will are in order. Everything with you is a tragedy. Everything. Okay. I called Casey before we left. We can meet with her today or any time this week. Check your schedule, and I'll check mine. Promise I will not forget. Oh, honorable sire. I will sign off on that.
Yeah, well, today is fine. Now, what were you two in a huddle about? Looks as if you were discussing some serious issues, as the new lingo goes.
Wonderful. Things were resolved. Brother, sister stuff.
Good. I knew bringing back memories would do that. Is that why you came?
Jeff found his debating trophies, medals and photos. Show them, Jeff.
The one and only promising young defender.
Those are great.
Nice try, Mom.
Yeah, nice try. We'll keep them until you're ready. Maybe show them to Sophia? You never know.
You're getting a divorce and you're pushing me into a marriage.
Actually, Jeff thinks I should do a show with the kids at the community center. I already have the costumes. I don't know. I have to think about it.
Good thinking, Ariana. We were so proud of you, Jeff.
That's what got you your scholarships.
Second chance. Want to take them or leave them here?
I have to think about it. It's no big deal. It's not a Tiffany lamp.
Let us know.
Jeff, dear, I hope you make faster decisions for your clients. Okay, it's time for us to go again. You can stay. There's leftover risotto in the fridge, okay?
Where are you going?
To work on the 40th anniversary for Carol and Lou. Look, see what else you can take.
Yeah, look upstairs in the closets. I haven't had time yet to finish it.
They're still emptying out junk. They have a mediator, and they are working on a happy occasion for their friends. What if their friends decide to get a divorce before the party? Then what happens?
Let's have some risotto and see what treasures are in the heavenly closets.
Blackout. Act 2, Scene 2. Backyard, late afternoon. Marilyn and George are already back. Jeff and Ariana stack a bunch of furs and hats on a beach chair, holding up the fur.
These are seen by I wonder who wore this.
I did for the junior prom. We had to look modest at all times. You know, the Catholic high school mentality. Save it for one of your plays. It's very nice wool, alpaca, or one of those kind of animals.
Yeah, see this hat? Whoever went to Russia brought back a hat for the cold winter months. Yeah, that's odd.
It's because you become hard-headed, or maybe the fur dried up.
I'll let you decide.
So, what did you accomplish at the powwow?
We can't find the couple we're honoring.
They went away and no one has seen hide nor hair of them for the past week.
What are you going to do?
Haven't the foggiest idea.
Wouldn't it be funny if they got a divorce without telling anyone and left no forwarding address?
They wouldn't do that. We all share with one another. They're a good team, you know.
We thought you were too.
Dr. Phil, do I hear a request for help? Or will they ever finish this project, pray tell?
What is this gross, ratty thing? Looks like a skunk.
That was my first fur coat. It was genuine rabbit. I worked many hours in college to buy that thing. We all bought crazy things to wear for the Halloween parade in the village. Oh, yeah, ratty. I guess it's time to ditch that in the garbage. Even the homeless would be afraid to wear it.
You're giving me inspiration to go home and clean out our closets.
Good girl. Make room for what we have for you. We should have started with the upstairs and not the basement and the garage. That could have been the beginning of the end.
God almighty, enough with your chatter. Let's finish up here and be done with this.
Blackout. Act 2, Scene 3. Weeks later, the backyard is all cleared up. The garage is open with no light on. George and Marilyn sit on a beach chair. Both are sipping mimosas and nashis located on the end table.
Well, Mayor, we have come to the end of the as-is project. What is it we want to do?
This was your idea. You were the one who wanted to end this marriage. It's hard to believe so many years and so many fun times. Every iota in this house had pleasant and fun-sharing memories. We can't just stay down and drain, or maybe just a reconditioning or reworking of our relationship.
What have you learned, Mayor? Get it? That's the point.
I learned that I misread my soulmate. My true soulmate after all these years. Starting with Bridge. You never ever said anything when you came home. So I thought you didn't mind eating in 2 minutes and playing away for hours. I didn't think you minded when I gave you a 2-minute warning that we were leaving to go somewhere with my friends, and you were the designated driver. Even when we arranged a trip of a lifetime. I thought it over very carefully, and I didn't give you a rest. I just kept cranking away at total nonsense. Who would have thought that you had this reaction to end a relationship by emptying out the garage and the basement and our memories and making a clear path to our future?
Glad you realized that, Mayor.
Hey guys, I'm back. Brought you some goodies to munch on with your mimosas. Mom, are you crying? What's the matter?
Something's in my eye all morning. Probably the allergies. What's doing?
decisions. Guess what?
What?
I'm happy to report that I'm doing a review at the community center with the junior high kids. It's so much fun. I had the kids audition with any song they like from any musical.
It's right up your alley, right?
You bet.
What about your daughter?
One of the parents will watch her when I have rehearsals.
Good. Very good. She's already a chip off the old block. Look, I'm sorry about the play. It was very inconsiderate and selfish of me.
No, Mom. It was selfish of me expecting you to give up your time for me. You did enough. You should be our guest instead of the opposite. Surprise. Surprise. Jeff and Sophia will be working with us as well.
George, am I hearing correctly?
Do we offer them a mimosa? What is the protocol?
Here, we bought you some champagne and plastic glasses. Don't laugh. We don't have to wash them. We can just ditch them in the pail at our house, not here. A toast.
Am I dreaming?
We're just helping with the staging. No, besides, I have great news. Sophie and I are getting married.
I guess our getting a divorce didn't deter your decision.
We spoke about it. You and Mom had a great marriage, and all I could think of, and Ariane said so too, is maybe ours will be as great.
And me too. Jeff always admired how wonderful his parents were.
And that you had great times and memories. Who knows when time runs out? It runs out. That's the chance you have to take in life. It was selfish of us to put you on a guilt trip. You did the best for us, and now it's time for us to do the best for you. Whatever you think you should do, now it's the time for you to have. Now it's the time for a future with Sophia. We even wrote an article about cleaning up memories and passing them on to the original owners. I made her nuts for the last several weeks.
Jeff, you're a dear. I told him over and over, stop apologizing. It's better to be safe than sorry.
An extremely, very wise lady.
We're overwhelmed, but very happy to welcome you into our family.
As long as we knock out the kinks and make it a smooth road again. Cheers.
So, what's
the story?
It's a decision we are processing.
Why?
It's a question of whether I really meant what I said to this soulmate that I offended many a time and didn't realize it. And on the other hand, is he ready to accept my apologies and start anew?
There's no rush to make a decision. At this point, we're going nowhere. By the way, where are you guys going to live? At your apartment, Jeff, or yours, Sophia?
Mine, most definitely. I have a huge apartment, and Jeff has a small apartment.
Really? Maybe you need a light fixture?
George goes to the garage, opens it, and turns on the light.
So,
The Tiffany is brilliantly shining.
what do you think? Will it fit in your humble abode, Sophia?
It's magnificent. It's up to Jeff.
Yes, because this represents one very good memory for my parents.
I don't understand.
You will.
You will.
You
You will.
Blackout.